Hey everybody, so imagine this scenario. Most IRA millionaires don't retire broke, they retire into a tax trap. And if you don't see it coming, it can quietly steal hundreds of thousands, even millions from your lifetime wealth. Let me kind of set it up with a story. So Tom and Betty thought they were set. They retired with $1 million, a little over $1 million in their IRA, and they had Social Security coming in and a small pension. They weren't extravagant, and they figured their money was going to last, and it would. But here's the problem. When the RMDs kicked in at age 73, they're going to be forced to take nearly $80,000 a year of taxable income. Suddenly, their Medicare premiums jump, their Social Security was going to become taxable, and their kids were going to be on track to inherit a massive tax bill under the Secure Act. So that's the reality for IRA millionaires. If you have more modest balances, it may not even cause you a problem. But if you're an IRA millionaire, you have a special set of circumstances. And it's not that you're going to run out of money, it's that the tax system is going to take more than you ever expect. So let me give you a couple of kind of key tips to consider if you're an IRA millionaire. Your RMDs require minimum distribution is the IRS's guaranteed withdrawal plan. Once you hit age 73, the government's going to force you to withdraw money whether you need it or not. And every year that percentage that you have to take grows, and if your balances also grow, it becomes a ticking time bomb ready to explode into these massive amounts of taxable income that have kind of a cascading effect in other areas of your life, which takes me to my second point. Those other areas can be Social Security and Medicare surcharges. Those RMDs don't just trigger bigger taxes, they push your income higher. That means that potentially up to 85% of your Social Security is going to get taxed, and your Medicare premiums are going to skyrocket. Those can be as much as $15,000 per couple. So it's a double hit. So here's my third point. If you delay Roth conversions, it's only going to make it worse. So often we have our advisors talk to people who say, well, look, I'm just going to defer as long as I can. I'll deal with it later. But later, your balance is going to be bigger. Your RMDs are going to be bigger and your tax problem compound. And while it tends to make logical sense that you want to defer as long as you can, because that's what you've been taught your whole life, and it's worked to create bigger benefits, procrastination is really just the IRS's best friend. If you're an IRA millionaire, the only way to escape that is to convert at your control at higher tax brackets over a shorter period of time so that for the rest of your life, you pay the minimum amount of taxes possible in your circumstance. So here's my fourth point. Leaving a tax burden to your heirs is going to be the ultimate result of you procrastinating doing Roth conversions in an accelerated form. Under the Secure Act, as you probably already know, your heirs have just got 10 years to empty the IRA. So if you got 2 million now, and you don't spend very much of the money or you don't dip into the IRA very often, only for emergencies and what have you, it's very likely you're going to have $4 million sitting in that account by the time you pass or the last spouse passes. That generates a huge amount of taxable income to your heirs. And if they happen to be in their peak earning years or they've done their own tax planning, and then all of a sudden they get dumped with three or $400,000 a year of taxable income to them, you meant to leave them a gift and instead you just leave them a big problem. Here's the truth. These tax traps are very predictable. They're calculatable and they're predictable and they're avoidable, but only if you take proactive steps now. If you don't, your wealth is going to flow to the IRS to a large degree instead of your family. So I've got some special resources that are in the links below that'll help you decide what's going to be the best decision for you. Take a lot of time to create these resources for you. We don't sell any financial products. We don't want to manage your money. We just simply want to provide you with the kind of information that you might need to make the best decision. And if that decision means you need an expert and some professionals in the field to do it, then we're here certainly to help. But the resources are going to help you regardless of whether you choose us or select us to help you with it. So I hope you enjoy it. Hey, click the like button if you like this kind of stuff. Just a quick like helps me a bunch. If you're not following the channel already, click the subscribe button so you can be up to date on the new stuff that comes out. And of course, comment below and share it with your friends. Take care. Have a great day.